Hi, my name is Hamish Webb and I'm here at Old Alleynian Rugby Club in the Dulwich area of South East London. This morning we're going to be working with girls who are involved in the club here. I would say they're between about 13 and 16, 17 years old. Some of these girls have done some kicking, some have done almost no kicking at all. Hello. We're here at Old Alleynians to practice some kicking. I'm going to get you folks to stand beside one of these crosses, and I would like my excellent coaching colleagues here to sort of do some ball fielding, and we're going to kick the ball that away. And what I want you to do is to have a look at, if we've got a cross on the ground here, very simply to start with, if I'm kicking the ball that way, I'm going to put my non-kicking foot, my static foot, in this side of the cross. I'm going to drop the ball in this side of the cross, and I'm going to kick it. And I want to just, no further than that, fellas. It's not a long kick. And look at that. Only took two. Right, we're going to start on here. Please use a football to start with. I like using footballs because we just get more success and the mechanics are exactly the same. So use a football, any size, doesn't matter. Right, after you've done a few of these, and if you're happy getting it, what I'd like you to do is, just to show that you're in balance, is after you've kicked it, try and stand on your one foot. The drop should be, obviously where you've got a target where you're going to drop the ball, but some of you are dropping it a little bit high. A lower drop will help on here, but hold the pose at the end of the kick. Can we try that? Here we go. I think in the women's game, it is recognised that one of the few skills that is a little bit behind the men's game is kicking. And I think a lot of that has come from the fact that the players don't come from a soccer background. They perhaps come from a hockey, netball, basketball background. So they've got great hand-eye coordination, but not as used to kicking a ball. So when we're coaching kicking, particularly for girls, that we sometimes need to just wind it back a little bit and help them feel more confident in kicking the ball. That was really good. I saw some real improvement on that. That from last week, that's really excellent. We're starting to get a nice shape on the ball. Very good. What I want you to do this time is I want you to get this feeling of moving towards the direction that the ball is being kicked. And there's different ways of doing that. But the way that I like to coach it is when you kick the ball, you release the static foot in the direction that you want to kick. So Georgia, let me kick this one to you. So you hear, so that I'll go back just a little bit. So if I'm going to drop it here, I then let that foot come forward, and that puts me in the direction that I'm going to kick it. Right, let's have a go here. You're up. Have a go on that square. So think where you're going to drop the ball, and then where's your foot going to go to? Where's your static foot going to go? Very good. Right, here we go. And a kick to me. Yep. You can take a bigger swing than that. Here we go. Good, good. Right, just relax and go, just hop forward when you kick. Yeah, excellent. Very good. Right, we'll go to our squares here and have a look at that, and we'll try and add that onto everyone's kicking. Let's try and do a few without a ball to begin with, so you get used to this movement. Yeah, exactly. Yep. It really helps with direction. It's like in a golf swing. When I'm hitting it here, I want to try and keep that movement going on as long as I can. And by doing that, by releasing the static leg, it keeps me going in that direction. That's it. Well done. Yeah, that's a great one. Well done. Good. No, it's okay. You don't naturally kick like that, but this will really add distance and strength to your kicking once you get used to kicking it and releasing that static leg. Right, if we were looking down on a drone, and here are my shoulders, and this is from a drone looking right down on top of me, and I'm kicking the ball in that direction. Being right-footed, if I'm kicking the ball here, my foot would describe an arc like this, coming around, and the contact for the ball would be about here, and my foot would then continue in this arc. So the contact point is a very short point on here, just one moment where your foot strikes the ball. When I go forward, then we're keeping it all in a straight line, and that makes our kicking, it should be as simple as possible. If I want to put more pressure on the ball and actually really start to really put some effort into it, does my foot go straight back, or does it have to come around to the side? It wraps around, doesn't it? So it curves around here. The swing of my foot here turns more into a J, and I go in that direction as opposed to swinging round in a C. So we're trying to make a J swing rather than a C swing. And the way we do that is to release this leg. So that when I drop the ball and kick, if I release this leg in that direction, then my foot stays in contact with the ball for longer and I get a much more accurate and longer kick. Okay, so that's why we're practicing doing this. And you'll see some really good images of guys and girls kicking a ball. If they really get a good contact with the ball, the static foot will go in the direction that they want to kick. Let's try a few more on there, and then what we're going to do is break out into a little practice drill. And let me have a look at you. Here we go. Oh, that's a great kick. That's a great kick. Keep going. Oh, best yet. That's fantastic. Well done. Here we go. Yep, you've got that. Well done. Wee bit lower with your foot. Now you see, you've got a lovely swing of the foot. You smash that thing. Brilliant. Don't stop doing that. That's what you want to do. But it'll help you if you drop it just a little bit lower. You're dropping it up here and then taking a swing. Bring it down, the ball down towards your foot, and then do the same movement. Here we go. Try not to throw the ball in the air. Just try and drop it straight onto your foot. Okay? You can adjust it, but just drop it straight onto your foot. Good. Try and get that little bit of an arc on the ball. And again, nice kick. The only time you don't kick the ball square is when you kick it with the outside of your foot. You only do that slice. So just try and square your foot up a little bit more. Good one. What I'd like you to do now is just to practice dropping the ball with one hand, because I want you to use your other hand for balance. So you're going to hold this hand in here, and you're going to hold it with one hand, and then drop it, and then that hand will come back down. Show me. Push your hand right forward and up. Forward. No, that's to the side. Yeah, there. And kick. Yep, good. Here we go. Push that hand up. Forward. Forward. Yeah, you see, you naturally bring it down. That's great. Push your hand forward. No, that's just up. Forward. Yeah, there. There. Yeah, good. Great. No, it is. All I'm worried about is where you're holding your position on there with a hand. Yeah, beauty. Great kick. Good. Nice kick. Good kick. Beauty. Great kick. Now I see where you get that slice on here. If you were over this side, when this foot comes down, this foot should stay basically on this side of the line. Your foot comes over and comes over here. So you're actually making this C swing more. So you're coming across the ball. If you do this skip forward, it keeps you more square, and then you'll put the ball more regularly in a straight line. Does that make sense? That's it. To be a good kicker, you have to practice. You can't be a good kicker without practicing a lot. The great kickers of this world, whether they're the guys who are kicking just now or going way back to the Don Clarks of this world, would kick hundreds of balls a week. And the only way you get good at kicking is practicing. But all in all, we're trying to get the girls to be confident, to kick the ball hard, and to get better at kicking.